What's going on? What's happening? It's your boy Brandon Bird. Just got back in Houston. Got to do a few things. Living this life, living this black life. What can I say? Definitely want to touch a little bit. Got a few things going on right now. I know it's been a minute, but we're gonna keep it somewhat very short, very basic, very informative. The shutdown came to an end. I think about yesterday. I think maybe tomorrow. But yeah, Trump pretty much agreed to a 3-week, basically opening of the government till February 15th, basically after Valentine's Day. So, I will probably consider the Democrat victorious. Well, I'm not even going to give them victorious because this Kamala Harris that they got right now is a disaster. So I'm not even going to say they're victorious even at the slightest, but they did have a win. Trump was kind of confused a little bit. I think he kind of came to the pressure. He wasn't really getting the support he needed. And Trump is already on 220 now. He's looking at this like, okay, this is going to affect my bottom line from 220. And he came to that conclusion, it will. But I think the base is going to rock with him, but I think a lot of people that, there's going to be some type of doubts now with him because like I said, people will respect conviction. If you have a conviction, even though you could be wrong or right, people do respect a strong will of conviction of a person. Even you could be totally goddamn wrong, or even, like I said, right. It's just the authority of you giving that perception that this is what you're doing, and you're going to complete it no matter what, against all odds or so forth. So I think a lot of people have now doubts on him, like, okay, I don't think he's not that strong that he appeared to be. But like I said, man, what he quickly said is only 3 weeks. He said if he don't get some type of funding for the wall or whatever, he's going to just shut it down again. Now, a lot of people said it was more better for him just to keep the shutdown going than open it than going back to a shutdown, because he would the plan would eventually morph into a Democrat problem, not to his problem. But if he shut it down after 3 weeks of opening, it's going to cause a ripple. It's basically going to be totally his fault. So that's pretty much the deal with Trump. Is that ruling Trump not going to win for 220? Can't promise that. Depends on what the Democrats is putting out there. And right now, it's not too good. Black American DOS, we want some intangibles. We're not really looking for just no symbols. We had many of those before, and a lot of us are done with it. The Kamala Harris, every spectrum of black society teared her a new ass. So for me, to even critique her at this point is like a dead fish out of water, already getting gutted out. So there's no reason for me to even try to give a critique, because pretty much there is nothing to critique. Everybody in black society from all spectrum is not feeling her, they're not rocking with her, and that's pretty much the case closed. Like I said, you might have an older generation that might cater to her, but that's pretty much what it is. If the Democrats do put all their eggs in one basket with Kamala Harris, they will lose. They're talking about Joe Biden. Joe Biden also was the architect and a supporter. You look at Bernie Sanders, all them guys was a very heavy supporter of that 94 crime bill that basically um, was the apparatus of the back end of the war on crime, war on drugs, sending hundreds of thousands of fucking people to jail. Some for life on the three strikes. So definitely that I want to put that in the mix. Like I said, I know Bernie Sanders, but like I said, he talked about being divisive. I don't even want to hear that because reparations, we're on that. Black American DOS is on that. No immigrants don't want to shuffle the cards and think we're just going to shuffle the cards. You guys highly mistaken. I really want to talk about Cory Booker, senator of New Jersey. I, I, no, he is the actual linkage to us. He's actually a Black American in the West. He comes from a very upper middle class, you know, so he come from a little bit of wealth, a little bit of more wealth. But his psyche is very telling of being a narcissistic, and also he do not really take blame well. Normally people that's narcissistic do not take blame. They'll rather blame you before themselves, even though they are the main reason of that situation going horrible at the moment. So, and you know, like I really don't want people don't want people to forget. He did made during the eve of the election, even aftermath of the election, he did make a few statements blaming black voters for the rise of Trump, and he also blamed some black voters even for this year election of not voting because the Democrats were supposed to take over the Senate, but that didn't happen. They picked up a few more seats in the House. They're not the overwhelming majority, but they just picked up some, just a little bit more. So I mean, in my telling all, if you don't have a black agenda, the black votes is not going to you. You gotta understand, you can win the Congress. Well, the Senate is a little bit different. The Senate is just a little bit more different than the House. But to actually win that presidency, you're gonna need a black vote. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. We won't give you the keys to that black vote. I just want to make it clear. So, but definitely want to make sure they know about this Cory Booker, because Cory Booker has some traits that is very likely to be an obstacle to us. And even though he is a Black American D. West, do he have the intention of helping Black American D. West? I know he came out with baby bonds and stuff like that, but that's more of a diversity. That's in the flag of diversity, and not really more of race, of dealing with race, but dealing with just a diversity of class that's not really tackling what we need specifically as Black American DOS. And most Native groups, I don't want to hear that shit. The most feminist groups, I don't want to hear them at all. So we definitely got to keep your eyes open. And I'll probably hit you guys with another video soon. And you guys take care, alright? One.